My name is Daniel, and this is my wife, Kate. And in 2014, February to be exact, we found out that we were going to be parents.
So becoming new parents is exciting, but there's obviously a lot of things that go along with that and a lot of conversations we were starting to have. I think one of the biggest ones was, what kind of parents do we want to be? We're super blessed with so many different role models of great parents in our community, families, friends. And one thing we talked about, we really wanted to be intentional about investing in our community. I think it's easy when you have a big life change like having a child to kind of pull away and to kind of not invest as much. It's just a little more difficult when you have a newborn. But we really decided and discussed that we really wanted to be a family that still invested.
One of the main ways that we felt like we could accomplish that and be intentional with our time and where we place ourselves was mission groups. And as Kate's due date approached, things just started to get more and more crazy. There's a million things going through your mind in that season of life. Is the car seat installed? Are we prepared? Do we have enough diapers? But with that craziness came this illusion that we were running out of time. And I think right about that same time, this idea of maybe taking a term and sitting out of mission group was actually on the table. But shortly before the mission group term started, Kate just felt God really speaking into her situation and reminding her of the commitments and the things that we talked about as a couple months prior.
So we had committed to joining a group, and the logistics of being a first-time mom, first-time parents, and bringing our newborn to group with us was overwhelming. I was worried about all of the obstacles you're going to face. What if he cries during the group and all of that? But the benefits of joining the group, what we got out of that group, completely outweighed all of the worries that I had.
Night after night, we would be driving home from group, and we would be discussing the content, or we'd be talking about like the community that we've been forming there. And imagine if we didn't follow that, calling that God kind of directed us to like be those types of people, be those parents that place themselves in those environments. With that one decision, I feel like God has just given us courage to put ourselves out there, and trust Him for the energy to make it through. So much so that even with a nearly 3-month-old, we decided to lead a couples group this term because we want to be able to say to Gavin when he's older, look, we made the difficult choices with how to distribute our time based on the fact that we wanted you to know how important community is.
I've always heard, and I truly believe, faith is more caught than taught. And I think it's so important for us as parents to show Gavin, instead of telling him what to do, for us to lead by example, for us to intentionally invest in a group, to see us live our lives out the way that we believe we should.